Hey everybody, welcome to Scar's Conversations Falls Today. If you guys want to see for my man series, this is another episode, please stay tuned. Alright y'all, so I hope you guys are enjoying the series. I did one prior to this, so if you guys want to go check it out, please go check it out. You can find this, I believe, on TV1. I've been watching it on YouTube, but at any rate. So this is season 4, episode 8. That's what it says. So let's see if it is. Hopefully it is, but I don't know. But we're going to get into it, and I got it on my iPad this time, okay? So I'm able to read the handwriting, so I'm going to be over here like, So yeah, so that's basically about that. So yeah, so we're going to get into it, okay? So yeah, so get your popcorn or whatever that you have in your house right now, because I know we are in the house. So yeah, so this will be a nice little story that you could just listen to. Just listen to me, okay? All right, if I'm boring, then bye. All right, so yeah, so Kayla lived in ATL, 12-year-old, doing good in school, involved in church. When she became 16, she met Darius. She did everything he did. He smoked, she smoked, he cut school, she cut school. She became a mom at 14. Taking the footsteps of her young parents, then David left her to be a single mom. She was still in the house with parents, a sister that also had a child. Kayla had no job and no support from her parents, and she went to school online to take care of her child. She got lonely and needed some companionship, so she met someone online named Nathaniel, who was 20 years old. He embraced the fact that she had a daughter. 2 months, then they began dating. And they became close really fast. Nathaniel had a part-time job and worked at a grocery store. He had his own place, and he liked to play video games on his spare time. And he gave her all the attention that she needed. Tension arises at home while Kayla was washing the dishes, and her dad was talking to Kayla about finances and the living situation that they were living in during the time, and told her to leave or get with the program. So she couldn't take it, so she left with her daughter, and the only person she could turn to was Nathaniel. She called him and told him what happened, and he was happy to take her and her daughter in. But during these 2 months, finances became very scarce and bills were past due. Things started to look rough. Rent was past due, and he had to give up his favorite hobby, which was playing video games, so he gave his game console to his landlord in order to save his apartment. Nathaniel became desperate, so he came up with a plan to rob someone. To get money quick, he told Kayla about it, and she was in. They both had no experience in robbing or any criminal activity for that matter. They were looking online of how to rob people. Let me stop right there. So we doing DIYs on how to rob somebody. At any rate, okay, so then they started looking on a buy and sell website, and they found one guy as their target, which was 28-year-old Daniel Sykes. He was a well-known gamer in the gamer community. Nathaniel responds to Daniel's post in an email and said he will accept that price of the $280, which he posted on the website. Nathaniel made arrangements with Daniel to meet outside of the apartment complex of Daniel's apartment complex to sell the gaming console. Friday night in September, they went to meet the guy to get the console. He put his gun in the glove compartment, I think. Yeah, okay. So they didn't have a babysitter, so the baby came for the ride. I'll stop right here too. So Kayla's daughter, okay, they didn't have a babysitter, so they decided to bring Kayla's daughter on the robbing, to rob this guy, Daniel. What do y'all be thinking out here? So they drove 15 miles. Nathaniel drives to the place. So they drove 15 miles to Sandy Springs to rob the guy. Nathaniel owned a gun legally. So the plan was to scare the guy. Nathaniel gives Kayla the gun, and she puts it in between her legs. So Daniel then approached the car with the game console. Then Nathaniel reached to try and grab the game. Then Daniel started to tussle with him aggressively as well. So they both was tussling with the game console, Nathaniel was trying to take it, and Daniel was trying to take it and try to, because he was basically stealing it. So they were just basically doing a tug of war type deal. So Nathaniel didn't know Daniel was going to tussle with him as they were tussling with the game. So Kayla didn't know what to do, so she took the gun, shot Daniel through the hand, and the bullet hit Daniel in the chest and knocked him down. Then they drive off, and they went to Brookhaven Hospital, which was 10 minutes away, because of the bullet wound that was you know, that happened to Nathaniel's hand. So authorities asked what happened. They came up with a bogus story to the authorities, and that they were getting robbed at the apartment complex, and Kayla shot the assailants to save her boyfriend. So the police checked to see if there were shots fired in the area, and there were no reports found. The police were dispatched to Sandy Springs parking lot neighborhood because the neighbor had heard the gunshot. But when they went there, Daniel was DOA, dead on arrival. Daniel's family was saddened. He was loved and well-known in a lot of communities, very innocent, and he was a well-known person in the gaming community. Then the detectives immediately started to investigate. Nathaniel and Kayla was reporting their bogus story. Police knew about the couple at Brookhaven Hospital and went there to question them. The 16-year-old denies that they had anything to do with Daniel's death, but experienced investigators don't buy. Nathaniel told a different story, and they saw that the stories were confused, so they knew something was up as well with that. Kayla finally confessed, as well as Nathaniel, to what happened. Kayla confessed as her child was taken while they were arrested. Kayla was going to be charged as an adult. Kayla and the 20-year-old Nathaniel were charged for murder and aggravated assault. A year and a half later, which was a trial, she was 18 at the time. She decided to take a plea deal to testify against Nathaniel. Kayla had a chance to say something to the family. I don't know, the family didn't say it was heartfelt, but the people that was talking in the video talking about the story said it was supposed to be heartfelt. Kayla Dixon sentenced to 40 years in prison for voluntary manslaughter, robbery, and possession of a firearm during a felony, and concealing the death of another. A few weeks later, Nathaniel was sentenced to life. What is this? Okay, let's think about it. You have a daughter. You're young. You're with a young man. He's 20 years old. He has a part-time job. First of all, you have your own place. You have a part-time job. Part-time? Why you don't have a full-time job? Maybe you couldn't get one at the time. I'm not going to knock you. Okay? Okay? But if you need food for your family... Okay. I'm just trying to figure this out. First of all, if you need more money, you need a full-time job. Part-time is not going to do it, brother. Okay? I'm going to need for people to think smart out here because they're not. Okay? And it's just like people just do crazy things just to get quick money or to just, you know what I'm saying? First of all, when he was going for that game console, I don't even think he probably wanted to get it to sell it, but I think he wanted to get it because, or steal it because he had to give his landlord his game console. So he probably just wanted to take another one so he could play the video game. I don't think he was probably going to sell it. I mean, maybe he had to because, you know, but they did that. It wasn't really clear what was going on, but they needed money, so they probably was gonna steal that and then sell it for something, you know, whatever like that, flip it and sell it for more than $280 because they needed some money. But it's just like, bruh, like how much is your rent? Because selling a game console is not going to pay it unless you're under some type of a fixed income housing. But it's just like, why you have a part-time job though? And sis, you are 16. You have a child. Why you don't have a job? What? I don't even know. Was she on welfare? I don't even know if she was on welfare. And like, you should have gotten on welfare, especially if you had no support from your family. Your parents were young. Your parents were not helping you at all. Like, you know, and it was just like, you know, your father basically, your parents didn't basically care about you. They let you go off by yourself, you know, 16 years old with a baby, to some 20-year-old like that had, you know, see what I'm saying, that had the smarts wasn't here for both of them. And it's just like, bruh, sis, like, Kayla, why would you shoot? Why? The guy was just tussling and trying to get his game back. There was no threats or anything in the case. You didn't have to shoot him. And Nathaniel didn't say to shoot him. I can remember in the story. So then it has me thinking that when this series is called For My Man, no, okay? He didn't tell you to do that, okay? You did it on your own. So you're sitting there trying to save him, trying to say, you know how they got the people and you know, talking in the video saying like, I mean, in the, you know, telling the story saying, you know, and she would do anything for a man. No, she made this decision on her own. Okay? It was a stupid decision. And it's just like, bruh, like, what are you doing? You're 16. You know, I'm done. I can't do it. I can't with these people. Like, it's just like, I don't understand. It's just like, you know, I mean, like, what do y'all be thinking out here? Like, it's not a smart move. It's just like y'all think y'all gonna do certain things and get away with it and live scotch-free. You got a daughter. You wasn't even thinking that, and you brought her on the robbing deal. Like, you brought her in the car and shot a gun. This girl, this little baby, I don't know how old she was, but she's gonna be traumatic. Now you gave her some type of thing to be remembering about. Like, hopefully the little baby don't remember this. But now the baby's gonna grow up with no mother. She already didn't have a father, but your poor choices made her lose a mother. What do y'all be thinking? There are a lot of resources out here that you could go to, especially since you are a single mother. There are a lot of resources, and if you're not well in that, if you don't know any resources, call people. Google is your friend. Type in, what can I do for a single mother? You see what I'm saying? Like, I'll be using all the resources, trying to figure out what can I do to keep myself, you know, surviving. Because obviously Nathaniel had this bright idea to rob this guy, an innocent guy. And see, we got to be careful with, you know, with these buy and sell websites and meeting people and stuff like that. No. I will mail it. You pay me first, and I will mail it to you. I ain't meeting nobody. No, I'm mailing it. Oh, you don't got the money? Well, you ain't got no game console. I mean, bruh, well, you're not meeting in front. No. But you know, at the end of the day, you know, some people just think they don't think the worst, or they think that's gonna happen. But with crazy people out here, you gotta think that. Okay, you gotta think that. You don't know what's going through people's heads, so you gotta think the worst case scenario. Okay, you gotta think the worst case scenario, because all these stories that I've been watching a lot of them all day. Like, people just be talking and going to themselves and, you know, not paying attention to their surroundings. And then you got crazy people out here that come up and rob you and hold you up at gunpoint. Like, don't nobody got time for that. So people just keep your surroundings open. Look when you get in the car, look around and stuff like that, because you never know who, like, is these crazy people's targets. But at any rate, yeah, I mean, you know, you in jail, your daughter ain't got no mother, so it's just like, bruh, poor choices, poor choices. I'm so done with this. But in this instance, it's not for my man. It's just like, you being dumb right now, okay? I'm sorry. It's like, and you killed somebody, you murdered somebody. An innocent life that just wanted to simply sell the game console, but you got these people out here that just do anything. I guess it was for love. I don't know. Love is blind. I should have played that song before I started. No, ain't nobody making me do nothing. I ain't shooting nobody. I ain't being no accomplice, no accessory to murder. Ain't no getaway car. No, you do all that. You want to do that? Do you, boo boo? Don't bring me in on the adventure of going to jail. You know what I'm saying? I want to be free. I want to be out. I want to do my nails. I want to do my makeup. I don't want to be in jail looking rough and being in there and not being able to drive or get up when I want to. People don't think about that. All right, well, let me know what y'all think about this. Yeah, so I will be back with another series. It's sad that this happened to this young guy. You know, very innocent. He didn't know what was coming, but unfortunately, he met his demise. So if you have any questions, comment for that. That's my kid. Thanks for watching. Peace. Bye.